Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Padaravinda satakam 1 to 10. महिम्न पंथानो मदन परिपंक्ति प्रणयिनी प्रभुर्निर्णेतुं ते भवति यतमानोऽपि कथमः तथापि श्रीकाञ्ची विहृतिरसिके कोऽपि मनसः विपाकस्त्वत्पाद स्तुतिविधिषु जल्पाकयति माम्। गलग्राही पौरन्दरपुरवनि पल्लवरुचा धृतप्राथं यानाम् अरुणमगसाम् आदिमगुरुः समिन्धे बन्धूक स्तबकसहयुद्ध्वा दिशि दिशि प्रसर्पन् कामाक्ष्याः चरणकिरणानाम् अरुणिमा मरालीनां यानाभ्यसनकलन मूलगुरवे दरिद्राणां त्राण व्यतिकरसुरोद्यान तरवे तमस्काण्डप्रौढी प्रकटन तिरस्कारपटवे जनोऽयं कामाक्ष्याः चरणनलिनाय स्पृहयते वहन्ती सैन्दूरीं सरणिमवनम्र अमरपुरीं पुरन्ध्री सीमन्ते कविकमलबालार्क सुषमा त्रयी सीमन्तिल्याः स्तनतट निचोलारुणपटी विभान्ति कामाक्ष्याः पदनलिनकान्ति विजयते प्रणम्रीभूतस्य प्रणयकलहत्रस्तमनसः स्मराराते चूडाभियति गृहमेधी हिमकरः ययोः सान्ध्यां कान्तिं वगति सुषमाभिः चरणयोः तयोर्मे कामाक्ष्या हृदयमपतन्द्रं विहरता।
कामाक्ष्याः चरणयोः मे हृदयम् अपतन्द्रं विहरताम्. The last line. Kamakshyaha charanayoho, in the feet of Kamakshi, me hridayam, my heart, apatandram viharatam. Apatandram means without any sloth, without laziness. Tandra is laziness. Apatandram means actively. Viharatam, sport. Let Kamaksha's feet sport in my heart actively. Which charanayoho he is describing? Tayosh charanayoho, those feet. Which feet he is now describing? Pranamri bhutasya pranayakalaha trastamanasaha smararatehe chodaviyati grihamedhi himakaraha. Pranamri bhutasya, one who is prostrating. One who is prostrating, that is Shiva. Shiva is prostrating before Devi. Pranaya kalaha trasta manasaha. Why he is prostrating? Pranaya kalaha trasta manasaha. he is terribly afraid. Trasta means terribly afraid. His mind is terribly afraid. Why? Pranaya kalaha, because of the quarrel during love. Pranaya means love, kalaha is quarrel, strife. A quarrel of love has led to fear in his mind, so he is prostrating. Who is prostrating? Smararatehe. We have seen this before. The enemy of Manmatha. Smara is Manmatha. Arati is enemy. Smararatehe of Shiva. Of Shiva. Choda Viyati. Choda is the top of the head. Viyati means space. Viyati means space, sky. Here it is space. In the space of his head, who is prostrating? Who is there? Grihamedhi Himakaraha is there. Himakaraha means moon, cool. Himakaraha means one who makes cool. Himakaraha, cool moon. He is there permanently. He is not there just as a visitor. So he is Grihamedhi. Grihamedhi means one who is there in the house permanently. Medha is actually Yajna. Grihamedhi means one who is performing Yajna in the house. That means he is part of the family. So the first two lines mean reference to moon, who is on the head of Shiva, who is prostrating. Now what is happening? To that moon, he is Sushamabihi Charanayoho Sandhyam Kantim Vahati. Yayos Charanayoho. The feet of those feet, Sushamabihi, radiances. Sushamabihi, radiant. Why he is using plural? Because there are 2 feet. One is. Second is, the radiance is multi-faceted. So the radiance is not just one, not like what we get from our electric light, single type. No. Every minute it goes on changing beautifully. So that is Sushamadhi, beautiful radiances. Kantim, what kind of radiance? Sushamadhi means beautiful. Kantim is radiance. What kind of radiance? Sandhyam Kantim. The Kanti at the time of Sandhya Kala, twilight. At the time of twilight, there is a reddish radiance which is coming from the feet of Kamakshi. It is equated to Sandhya Kala Kanti. It doesn't mean that the prostration is taking place at Sandhya Kala. No. The Kanti is permanent. It is always reddish. It is always full of compassion. It is equated to Sandhya Kala Kanti, the twilight radiance. Now that Kanti, Himakaraha Vahati. Vahati means he is carrying. Moon is carrying. Moon is carrying a special reddish radiance when Shiva is prostrating at the feet of Kamakshi. So that those feet, Tayoho, Charanayoho, Kamakshaha, Hridayam, Apatandram, Viharatam. So those feet, let me let that Kanti sport in my let my heart, may Hridayam, Apatandram, Viharatam. Let my heart sport in those feet whose Kanti is described like this. Me Hridayam Apatandram Viharatam Charanayoho. Let my heart sport without any laziness in the feet of Kamakshi, whose radiance has been taken by moon, Himakaraha, who is permanently residing in the space of the head of the enemy of Manmatha, Shiva, who has got a mind full of fear because of quarrel during love, and he is prostrating. So the prayer is that in my heart, Kamakshi's feet should always appear, my heart should always sport in Kamakshi feet, so that I will also bear the same radiance as Chandra is bearing. That is the idea.
ययो पीठायन्ते विबुधमुकुटीनां पटलिका ययो सौधायन्ते स्वयमुदयभाजो भणितयः ययोर्दासायन्ते सरसिजभवाद्याच्चरणयोः तयोर्मे कामाक्ष्या दिनमनुवरी वर्तुहृदयो.
Tayosh Sharanayoho, similar to what we saw in the last shloka. Tayosh Sharanayoho Kamakshaha. Those feet of Kamakshi, Dinam Anudinam. Dinam Anu is Anudinam. Every day, May Hridayam Varivartu. Let my heart be firmly fixed. Varivartu means firmly fixed. Let my heart be firmly fixed in the feet of Kamakshi. Now, feet are being described. Yayoho Pithayante Vibudha Mukutinam Patalika. Vibudha has got two meanings. One is Devas, another is Jnanis. Bodha is Jnana, Vibudha means one who is having Visheshta Jnana, Jnanis. Devas. Both meanings are there. Vibudha Mukutinam Patalika. Mukuti is the crown. When the Jnanis and Devas prostrate to Devi, those crowns which they are wearing, Patalika means the mass, the heap, because a lot of Devas, lot of Jnanis simultaneously prostrate, there is a heap of crowns. So Vibhuta Mukutinam Patalika, these heaps, what happens? Yayoho Pithayante, for those feet, this is the asana, this is the pitha, this is the resting place. For the feet, the crowns, the mass of crowns is the resting place. This is a poetic way of saying that the mukutas, the crowns, are touching the feet. Yayoho saudhayante swayam udayabhajo bhanitayaha. For the feet, saudhayante, saudha is mansion. For the feet, there is a place for sporting. There is a mansion for sporting. What is the place? Swayam Udaya Bhajo Bhanitayaha. Bhanitayaha means words. Bhana means to speak. Bhanitayaha, words. Swayam Udaya Bhajo. What kind of words? Swayam Udaya Bhajo. Udaya Bhajo means one which has risen. One which has risen. Swayam Udaya Bhajo. On their own they have risen. That means they are not man-made. These words are not man-made. They have risen on their own. Their rise is not attributed to any human person. They are attributed to Parameshwara's Nishwasa, because Vedas are Yasya Nishwasito Vedaha, because Vedas are the Shwasa of Parameshwara. So Swayam Udaya Bhajo Bhanitayaha refers to Vedas, the words which have risen on their own without any human intervention. Those words are the mansion where the feet are playing, where the feet are sporting. That means what? Once you have caught hold of the feet, Vedas will automatically come to you. This point has been made earlier. Now here he is making it again. Yayoho dasayante sarsija bhavadyaha. Yayoho dasayante sarasija bhavadyaha. Dasayante, for the feet, they become slaves, they become servants. Who become servants? Sarasija bhava adyaha. Sarasija bhava is Brahma, one who has got a seat of lotus, one who is born out of lotus. Brahma is born of the lotus from the navel of Vishnu, so he is known as Sarasija bhava. Adyaha, that means there was like Brahma, Brahma and the like, Brahma and others like him, they become slaves, servants of the feet. Those feet, let my heart be permanently fixed, be fixed every day. That is the prayer. The feet which are the asana, which are the resting place. No, for the feet, the resting place is the heap of crowns of the devas and the jnanis who worship, who prostrate. For the feet, the sporting mansion is words of Vedas which have risen on their own. For the feet, the servants are Sarasija Bhava Adhyaha, Brahma and others like him. Those feet, my mind, my heart should be firmly fixed. That is the prayer. Similar to last shloka, similar prayer.
नयन्ति संकोचम सरसिजरुचं दिक्परिसरे सृजन्ति लौहित्यं नखकिरणचन्द्रार्धखचिता कवीन्द्राणां हृत्कैरव विकसन उद्योगजननी स्फुरन्ति कामाक्ष्यागां चरणरुचि सन्ध्या विजयते
Kamakshaha Charana Ruchi Sandhya Vijayate. Again, Sandhya is brought because the shine of the feet, Charana Ruchi, the radiance of the feet of Kamakshi, reminds one of twilight because of the color, because of the reddish color, because Sandhya Kala also we have got reddish color in the sky. So he is always referring to Sandhya. Kamakshaha Charana Ruchi Sandhya, that beautiful shine which is similar to Sandhya Kala, red color, shining red color. Vijayate, it is victorious, it is shining. It is shining. Now it is being described. Nayanti Sankocham Sarasija Rucham. Because he is talking about the ruchi, the shine. Now he is comparing to another shine. What is the shine? Sarasija Rucham. The shine of the lotus. For the shine of the lotus, Sankocham Nayanti. Sankocha means dwindling. Sankocha means dwindling, reducing. Means Sarasija Ruchi is no match to this Ruchi of Kamakshaha Charana Ruchi. So this Charana Ruchi is surpassing, making the Sarasija Ruchi dwindle, Sankocha. That is why Sankocha is also a term which is commonly used for when we approach a senior person, a guru, we are supposed to behave with a little Sankocha. Sankocha means a little humility. Here it is dwindling. Dik parisare srijanti lauhityam. Dik parisare in the areas of all the directions. Dik means direction. Parisara areas. In the areas of all the directions, srijanti creating lauhityam, red color. Because of the intense shine emanating from the feet of Kamakshi, all the directions are filled with red color. Dik parisara. That is why Sandhya Kala is brought in for example. Because at Sandhya Kala, same thing happens. Dik parisare srijanti lauhityam nakhakirana chandrardha khachita. Khachita means studded with. Studded with the chandrardha, the moon, half moon, kirana, the rays of half moon, emanating from nakha, from the nails. See, the feet are having red color, which is spreading all over the place, but there is a white nails. These white nails are spreading their own rays, which are white rays, which are they are having the shape of half moon. The nails are having the shape of half moon, and those kiranas, those rays are coming. So this is like a gem studded, it's not entirely red, there are white gems in between. Kavindranam Hritkairava Vikasana Udyoga Janani. Now this Charana Ruchi, the shine, is doing one more thing. What is it doing? Kavindranam for the poets, great poets, chief among poets, Kavindranam, Hrit, in their hearts, Kairava. Kairava means, normally it means white water lily, white lily, but here we should take it as red lily because the Red lilies are also there, we know. So here, though he is using the word Kairava, we should understand it as red lily because we are talking about red shine. Hrit Kairava Vikasana. Vikasana means making it blossom. Making the red water lily, which is the heart of the chief among poets, making that Hrit Kairava blossom, Vikasana. Udyoga Janani. Janani means mother. Udyoga. She is engaged in. She is engaged in blossoming. She is engaged in blossoming the white lily, the red lily, which is the heart of chief among poets. Now, this Udyoga can also be interpreted as Vikasana Udyoga. That means there is an effort in making it blossom. That effort you have also to put in. The poet is also supposed to make an effort, and then the effort itself is helped by the mother, Udyoga Janani. That can be interpreted this way also. Instead of saying Janani is engaged in Vikasana, that means all the responsibility goes to her. Instead of that, you can also say that the poet is also engaged in Vikasana, and that engagement itself, that effort itself, is blessed by the Janani, by the mother. So, Kamakshi's Charana Ruchi Sandhya, the shine from the feet, which is of the twilight color, red color, Vijayate, which is victorious, which is shining all over the place. It brings dwindling effect to the lotus, the shine of the lotus. It creates red color in all directions, in the areas of all directions, and it is having in the middle, it is studded in the middle with the rays of moon, the rays of half moons, which are the nails, and it is the mother of the effort of making the red lily blossom. The red lilies are the hearts of the chiefs among poets.
विरावैर्माञ्जीरैः किमपि कथयन्तीव मधुरं पुरस्तादानुम्रे पुरविजयिनि स्मेरवदने वयस्येव प्रौढा शिथिलयति प्रेमकलह प्ररोहं कामाख्याः चरणयुगली सा विजयते.
Kamakshaha Charana Yugali Sa Vijayate, similar to what we saw in the last shloka. Charana Yugali, the 2 feet, the pair of feet, Kamakshaha, of Kamakshi, Vijayate, it is victorious, it is shining. Sa, that pair of feet. Which pair of feet? Now he is going to describe. Viravaihi manjirehi kimapi kathayantiva madhuram Purastat Anamre Puravijayini Smeravadane. Purastat Anamre. In the front, he is bowing down. He is bowing his head. Who is bowing his head? Smeravadana Puravijayini. With a smiling face, Smeravadana Puravijayini. Tripurari, that is Shiva. Shiva is having a smiling face and he is bowing his head in front. Why he is bowing his head in front? Why he is bowing to Devi? Similar to what we saw before. Some pranaya kalaha, some quarrel has happened. So he wants to bring peace. He wants to bring peace. So he is bowing down. He wants to console Devi. So at that time, what is Devi's reaction from the feet? Devi's feet is expressing this reaction. Viravaihi manjiraihi kimapi kathayantiva madhuram. At that time, the anklet, manjira is anklet, manjiraihi of the anklets. There are 2 feet, there are 2 anklets. Viravaihi, they are making sound. The sounds emanating from the anklets, what do? Kimapi kathayantiva madhuram. They are saying something sweet. Their sounds are conveying kathayantiva, as if they are conveying kathayanti iva, as if they are conveying kimapi madhuram, something sweet. When he is bowing down, he wants to console, he wants to placate Devi. At that time, Devi's anklets are making some sound, which is conciliatory sound. Purastat anamre puravijayini smeravadane. Now, this sound is like what? Vayasyeva praudha shithilayati ya premakalaha praroham. This is like, he is giving an example. Vayasya eva praudha. Praudha vayasya eva. Vayasya means a female friend. Female friend. Praudha means mature. A good, efficient, mature female friend. Like that, this sound which is coming from the anklets, prema kalaroham shithilayati. Prema kalaha we have seen before, the quarrel born out of love. Praroham, that is, praroha is sprout. It is just sprouting. The quarrel of love is sprouting. If you don't take active steps at this time, it will grow up, it will grow into a tree. The prema kalaha will grow into a tree. Now, in order to stop that growth, at the sprout stage itself, prema kalaha praroham, at the sprout itself, shithilayati, it is destroyed. This sound emanating from the anklets destroys the sprout born out of prema kalaha, the quarrel of love. So that pair of Kamakshi is shining, ever shining, Vijayate, which makes a sound. The anklets are making a sound which is very sweet, and they are conveying something. Kimapi kathayanti. Something they are conveying to Seva Puravijayini, who is having a smiling face and who is bowing in front. Purastat means in front. He is standing in front and bowing his head. And this sound is like Vayasyeva Praudha, a mature female friend. And what does it do? Prema kalaha praroham shithilayati. The sound is destroying the sprout of the quarrel of love.
सुपर्वस्त्रीलोलालकपरिचितं षट्पदकुलैः स्फुरल्लाक्षारागं तरुणतरणि ज्योतिररुणैः भृतं कान्त्यं भोभिः विषुमरमरन्दैः सरसिजैः विधत्ते कामाख्यागा चरणयुगलौ बन्धुपदवी.
Bandhu Padavim Vidatte. I will go back to it later. Kamakshaha Charanayugalam Suparva Stri Lola Alaka Parichitam. Suparva is Devaloka, celestial. Stri, women. When Devaloka women, they prostrate, Lola Alaka Parichitam. When they prostrate, the alaka, the hair on their head, Lola, it keeps moving. Parichitam, it is familiar. It is accompanied by. What is accompanied by? The pair of feet. The pair of feet is accompanied by, is familiar to the hair which is moving on the heads of the divine women who are prostrating. Suparvastri, Lola, moving, Alaka, Parichitam. Now he is comparing it with Sarasija, with lotus. This shloka compares the pair of feet with lotus. Now first, he is bringing both of them together. That is the beauty of this shloka. So, Suparvastri, Lola, Alaka, Parichitam is for the feet. Shatpada Kulaihi is for the lotus. Shatpada Kulaihi, Shatpada is bee, Kula is heap, mass, a mass of bees. The lotus is familiar, lotus is always accompanied by the mass of bees, similar to the hair of the moving hair of the women who are from Devaloka who are prostrating. Because this is black, this is the mass of black hair, that is the mass of bees. So that is the comparison. Spurat Laksha Ragam Taruna Tarani Jyotihi Arunaihi. Spural Laksha Ragam. Laksha is red lac. Ragam is red color. Red color of the red lac. Spurat. Spurat means shining. From the feet, she has applied the red lac, that coating, red lac coating, which women apply on their feet. So from that red color, it is shining. Spurat. That is for the feet. Now for the lotus, Taruna Tarani Jyotihi Arunaihi. That is having a red color. The lotus is having a red color and it is also shining, Jyotihi. It is similar to the young sun. Tarani is sun, Taruna means young. When the sun is young at the sunrise time, it is red color, isn't it? That is why he is comparing the red lotus with the red color of Surya at the sunrise time. So this is the comparison, because that is also red color, this is also red color, that is also shining, this is also shining. Bhritam Kanti Ambobhihi Vitramara Marandaihi Sarasijaihi. First is feet, Kamakshi's feet. Bhritam Kanti Ambobhihi Bhritam. Bhritam means bearing, carrying. Ambobhihi Kantihi, from the waters. Ambobhi means waters. Kanti means shining. It is carrying the water, shining of the waters. Because somebody has done abhisheka to the feet, so there is water sticking to the feet, and that is already there is a red background. These water drops are shining, adding to the shine. So Kanti Ambobhihi, that is the description. Ambobhihi, the water drops, Kanti shining, Bhritam, it is carrying the shine. Now what about the lotus? Visramara Marandaihi. Visramara means spreading. Spreading out, exuding. Exuding, Marandaihi. Maranda is Makaranda, the pollen dust. The pollen dust is also having shining red color. Pollen dust is having shining. It's adding to the shine of the general red color of the lotus. Just as these water drops are adding to the shine of the feet, these water drops are also assuming red color because that is against the red background. Water is colorless. Similarly, the pollen dust is adding to the shine of the red lotus. Vitramara Marandaihi Sarasijaihi. So this comparison has been done in 3 lines. Now he is saying that kind of Sarasija, that kind of lotus which bears comparison to the feet, Bandhu Padavim Vidhatte, Sarasijaihi Bandhu Padavim Vidhatte. Bandhu Padavi, the status of a relative, Bandhu is relative. The status of a relative vidhatte, maintaining. Charanayogalam vidhatte. The pair of feet maintains the status of a relative with the lotus. That is the idea. Now, the comparison is between the lotus and the feet. So the feet is having a shine, and it is familiar to, it is accompanied by the moving hair of on the heads of the celestial women. In the case of lotus, it is having mass of bees. The feet are exuding beautiful red color, red shine because of the red lac, whereas the red lotus is exuding a red shine similar to the Taruna Tarani Jyoti, the young sun's shine. The feet are having extra shine because of the water drops, and the lotus is having extra shine, which it is exuding through the pollen dust, which is spreading all over the place. So, Kamakshi, the pair of feet, is maintaining a status of relative Bandhu Padavi with the lotus. The comparison with lotus is always there. Now he is giving a beautiful description of that. The poet's ability to describe Varnana.
रजसंसर्गेऽपि स्थितम् अरजसामेव हृदये परं रक्तत्वेन स्थितमपि विरक्तैकशरणो अलभ्यो मन्दानां दधदपि सदा मन्दगतिता विधत्ते कामाख्याः चरणयुगम् आश्चर्य नगरी.
Now, in this sloka, he is taking us to a very high level. From the mere description, he is going to the quality of the blessing of the feet, what the feet blesses us with. Kamakshaha Charana Yugam Vidhatte, the pair of feet of Kamakshi does what it does, he is describing. Rajas samsargepi sthitam arajasameva hridaye. Rajas samsargepi sthitam. Samsarga is contact. It is having contact with dust. Raja is dust. Samsargepi sthitam. It is established in the contact with dust. But what does it do? Arajasameva hridaye sthitam. Arajasa means those who have completely eliminated Rajoguna. So the word Raja is used in two meanings. First is the dust, second is Rajoguna. Rajasam having Rajoguna, Arajasam those who have eliminated Rajoguna completely. The hearts of those jnanis who have eliminated Rajoguna, there these feet are permanently stationed, sthitam. Sthitam is common to both. Rajas samsarge is sthitam, arajasam eva hridaye sthitam. Arajasam hridaye sthitam. Arajasam eva, in those hearts only. That means those who have a slightest tinge of Rajoguna, they cannot expect the feet of Kamakshi to stay there. That is why he is using eva, emphasis. Arajasam hridaye eva sthitam. Those hearts of those who have eliminated Rajoguna completely, these feet are stationed there. Now the point is, though you are in contact with Rajas always, you are looking for Arajas, absence of Rajas, when you are looking for the heart of the devotee. This is the contrast. That contrast is brought out here by use of play with words. Poets playing with words brings out that contrast. Though it is always in contact with dust, the dust can be pollen dust, because the feet is always compared with lotus. Lotus is having pollen, so this can be interpreted as pollen dust. The pollen dust is always there in the feet, but you are looking for a heart which is completely free from Rajoguna. Similarly, param raktatvena sthitamapi virakta ekasharanam. Param. Further, one more he is going to tell us. Raktatvena sthitamapi. Api means though. Though you are stationed, though you are always accompanied by raktatva, red color. You are always accompanied by red color. Your feet are always red. But then what do you do? Virakta eka sharanam. Virakta eka sharana. Just as he used eva in the last time, this time he is using eka. Virakta eka sharanam. For viraktas, that means those who have completely lost all contact with samsara, they are known as viraktas. Virakta means virakti. Virakti is dispassion. Virakti is complete loss of contact with the outside world. That is virakti. So for those who have established themselves in Devi, they have lost contact with the outside world. Those are called viraktas. For them, eka sharanam. This is the only refuge. Unique, one and only refuge for those viraktas. Now the play is on the word rakta. So you are always accompanied by rakta, you are always accompanied by red color, but you are looking for viraktas only, which is opposite of rakta. Because rakta is associated with contact in the second sense. In the sense virakta, it is associated with contact with the outside world, with the outside samsara. Virakta is they have broken their contact with outside samsara. So the play is on the word rakta, similar to raja in the first line. Next is alabhyam mandanam dadadapi sada mandagatitam. Sada mandagatitam dadat api. Though your feet always maintain slow gait. Mandagati, slow gait. We have seen before. Beautiful, slow gait. The way Devi walks, Hamsagati, we have seen before, how Hamsas learnt their Mandagati from the feet. So that kind of Mandagati, slow gait, though you are maintaining, Alabhyam Mandanam. Manda means those who are poor in intellect. Those who are poor in intellect. Manda Buddhi. Those who are poor in intellect. For them, Alabhyam, you are not available. Alabhyam is not available. The feet are not available for those who are stupid, those who are poor in intellect. What is poverty of intellect? Poverty of intellect is not taking Devi's feet as refuge and taking refuge in the worldly matters. That is what we are all doing. So that is why he is saying Alabhyam Mandanam. For those who are having Manda Buddhi, the feet are Alabhyam. They are not available. They cannot be reached. Alabhyam means not reachable. Not reachable for those who are having Manda Buddhi, those who are having poor intellect, stupid. Though your feet always show Mandagati, slow gait. So Manda is used in a contrasting meaning. So first line, Rajas is used in contrast. Second line, Rakta is used in contrast. Third line, Manda is used. Mandagati. Vidhatte Ashcharya Laharim. Now, because of this, though your feet are showing some behavior, but the way your feet are looking for people is creating Ashcharya Lahari. Vidhatte means creating Ashcharya Laharim Vidhatte, the wave of Ashcharya, the wave of wonder. In my mind, it creates a wave of wonder because you are having something and you are looking for something just opposite. Normally, what we have, we look for that. A poet will always look for the company of poets. An artist will look for a company of artists. A writer will look for a company of artists. That is the way we are used to. That is our habit. A virtuous man will look for a company of virtuous men. A villain will look for a company of villains. So, but here you are looking for the company of a totally contrasting behavior. That is the beauty. That is the wonder, he is saying. That is how he is playing with the words. So, Kamakshaha Charanayagam, the pair of feet of Kamakshi, though established always in contact with dust, you are looking for the hearts of those who are free from Rajoguna. You are always established in red color, but you are always looking for Viraktas. For them, you are the only refuge, Eka Saranam, those who have completely lost contact with the outside world. And you are not reachable for Mandabuddhi, for stupid people, but you are having Mandagati, you are having always, Sada, always, never she breaks that Mandagati, Sada Mandagati, gentle gait, and this creates Ashcharya Lahari, wave of wonder.